Man. All right. So for everyone listening and watching, this is a re-record.
Yeah.
We recorded this episode last week, but it's gone. I don't know if you knew this,
Yeah.
but I did a secret interview this week in relation to the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Guess who it was with?
Tom DeLonge.
God, dude, can you imagine? I wouldn't be here.
That's the goal. To do an Aliens episode with Tom.
God, I've got so many goals, and now they're all Tom DeLonge.
No, but who was it?
No, what? 2 more guesses. We're going 3 guesses.
Mark Office.
No.
No?
Ew.
Bob Lazar.
No.
No?
It's all right. It was just John Podcast.
Oh, John Podcast.
The founder of Podcast.
Man.
The first man to do a podcast.
The man who spoke the word podcast into existence.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The man who sat down and said, I'm white. People care about what I think. And started speaking.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is going to have way better energy than the other one.
No, stop. I can't breathe. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right, Levi. It was John Podcast himself.
It's incredible.
I know. He reached out to me on Twitter. He was like, hey, man, really love what you're doing. You remember how you used to tweet on this account daily?
Yeah.
And now you don't? That's a good marketing strategy. I was like, thanks, John. I'm pretty overwhelmed right now. And he said, don't worry. Love it. He said, I listen every week. I tune in and I watch, but I've got this understanding with Twitch where my numbers don't show up. And I was like, all right, that's real cool, John. A little weird, but he's like, can't be showing bias.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, John, what do you like about the podcast? He's like, you guys are so handsome, just beautiful boys. That's him giving us kisses. He's got pictures of us that he keeps. He's not actually giving us kisses because of social distancing.
Yeah.
And John Podcast's so busy.
Absolutely.
So busy.
I mean, look at iTunes and Apple Podcasts. Spotify's doing it.
And we were on our Zoom meeting, and he was like, he's like 2 handsome boys, and then he showed me the 2 pictures that he's got, one of each of us.
Yeah.
And he's just giving them little kisses. I was like, John, this is really getting me going. This is so much better than the last time. And I was like, thanks, John. That's pretty superficial, but that's all right. And he's like, I love the cryptids, love it. He's like, can't wait to see what you guys get into. And I was like, well, John, what don't you like? Tell me about it. Like, what can we bring to really wow you, John Podcast? And he said one thing: more dinosaurs, baby.
Yeah,
bring me those dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
So this week we're talking about the Halen Vulture.
Excellent. That's where the music goes, guys.
Yeah. If you're, man, I always forget that we're actually doing a video part.
There's a video part. That goes on YouTube and
Yeah.
it's on Twitch and all that stuff.
There's a weird energy in the video ones, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, back to my can't breathe comment. I've got like a little bit of a holdover from 4 months ago when I had COVID.
Yeah,
and I still get winded kind of easily. And I've been very snotty, which makes it a little bit harder to breathe. So like, I can't laugh very hard right now, or I do just stop breathing.
Oh no,
and it's very scary.
I had a head cold coming back from Ohio.
Yeah.
And that was like a day of just my face leaking. And that was real unfun.
I had an ungodly amount of snot the other day.
Yeah. This is real gross. Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman.
Yeah, welcome to the vor section of My Neighbor Mothman.
Is that?
I don't know if it's vor.
No.
I'm scared of what vor really is.
It's like being eeaten. And
yeah,
eating.
but I feel like there's more to it. But I'm not going to Google it to find out.
You could. There's one quick answer. We'll start the vor podcast where we discover vor.
No, the McElroy brothers already did that,
Oh, never mind.
and it was called Big Gulp.
That's good.
One of them made a joke about having a vor podcast deep on the dark web, and
Yeah.
then of course they had to do it. So for they did a live show in like a cemetery,
Oh,
and Big Gulp opened, and it was just Griffin McElroy talking about all the different ways he'd like to be eaten. and then he ended the show with, "Please don't ever talk about this again."
yeah. You're breaking that rule.
Man, there's gonna be a lot of extra at the end of this episode,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, that happens.
It's fine. It's kind of a good energy, kind of fun.
So,
A glimpse into
Halen Vulture.
Halen Vulture. This is a cryptid out of southern Sweden.
Oh.
Not a fish, though. Did you know that there were more creatures in Sweden than the Swedish fish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that?
I thought you were slipping into a Swedish chef there.
No.
No.
I can't remember what the Swedish fish... No, man. Not the Swedish fish. The Swedish chef. I don't remember what he sounds like, or I would have done it.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't, me either.
If only I had watched the Game Awards.
I definitely, yeah, he was on there. They're adding him to Overcooked.
Smash.
Yes, Swedish chef comes. He borks his way into Smash. Yeah.
Ooh, grip it and rip it.
Yeah, baby. Tangerine.
Oh, you're White Claw. Yeah. So, common belief about the Halen vulture is that it's a living pterosaur.
Yeah. Okay.
Big bird.
Big old bird. Big old
Big
terror
old
bird.
pterodactyl.
Terror bird. It's like a Rodan, if you will. That's a big pterodactyl that Godzilla fights.
Man, really heavy on the Godzilla stuff this week, huh?
Hey, that's my life. I just don't bring it up most of the
I know.
time. Casey watched Godzilla, and I'm like, finally, I can make references to Gigan and Hedorah. Man, Ibra, Terror of the Deep, Biollante. All right, continue.
Go watch the video part of this podcast so you can just really... I know I was being silent over here. I need you to appreciate the glare I was giving.
It was a hefty glare.
Man. So, when I think of pterosaurs, I think of scary birds. Big scary birds.
I think of... Oh, wait, no, that's not... Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Land Before Time. You remember Land Before Time? Yeah. My brain went to Ducky, but then I realized that was not a pterosaur.
No.
Ducky was the one.
Ducky was the little green one, right?
Yeah, she had like
The yip.
the horn. It was one of those kind.
Ah,
I don't remember the name of them because they're really hard to pronounce.
Not pterosaur.
No, there is a pterodactyl in that movie.
Yeah, there is though.
It's a little brown.
Yeah.
It looked
Welcome
like
to our
Land
Land Before Time podcast. Never seen Anastasia.
That's good.
Never seen any movies, unless it's The Martian, Interstellar, or Knives Out, or It. Other than that, if just don't even ask me, it's not worth your time. So, Halen vulture said to look like a normal vulture, but very big and leathery skin. I think last time I made a comment about how big hawks are. Not hawks, eagles. Eagles are so big.
Yeah, the bald eagle.
Oh, yeah,
that dude's lawn. Yeah,
just stanced.
He's flexing on them.
So scary. So normal vultures, of course, hang out on trees.
Yeah.
Come get your dead animals. Not the Halen vulture.
No.
Halen vulture underwater. Doesn't live underwater, but will like dive.
Yeah.
And then like stay underwater and like hunt. Crazy.
Yeah. I brought up kingfisher because that's my favorite bird.
Yeah. If I was, which like I'm not gonna swim ever.
Yeah.
But if I were swimming and I open my eyes underwater
and everything's blurry.
Well, I've got goggles on.
Okay, there we go.
Open up. Oh man, thanks for these goggles. And then there's just a giant bird under the water with me.
There's nothing more terrifying. Maybe a shark in the sky.
They do that. Air jaws, man.
Yeah, air jaws. Yeah. but like that can stay up there.
Yeah.
That's
Well, great. Now I've got another fear. Zach, why haven't you been near the ocean in 23 years? Pterosaurs that can swim and sharks that can fly. What do you mean? I bet there's a cryptid like that.
probably.
I'll find it.
I mean, we talked about like the sky whales and stuff.
Oh yeah, we did. So this bird is also. I feel bad calling it a bird. The Halen Vulture is also known to fly so fast and with such strength that it will just destroy boats.
Yeah.
Just absolutely pummel them. Like, imagine. I'm not going to do a Swedish accent.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, we're having so much fun rowing our boat. Oh, what's that in the air? Oh, don't worry. That's just a bird. That bird is flying with much speed. Very strong.
This is translated from Swedish to English.
Nope. This is how I speak. Also,
much speed.
Very strong. And then it just destroys your boat. And then and then you've got to swim back. But guess what? It can swim too.
That's terrifying.
It's so bad.
It's terrifying. Pat from the Castle Super Beast podcast found out earlier this year. He's in his mid-30s that it is not pronounced pterodactyl.
That's so sad. Actually, I'm just gonna dox myself real quick, kind of. So I thought my parents are both from Maine.
Yeah.
And so when I grew up, it was a lot of like northern, and my parents didn't have a ton of friends down here yet. So like I wasn't interacting with Southerners very often. So when people say possum, I thought not saying the O was a Southern thing.
Oh.
Because I think I heard one of my parents once say opossum.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's how I say it.
People commonly say opossum.
All right. Because I said opossum once, like...
I mean, people put... Someone who's an asshole put you on blast for it.
And that they did.
Yeah, yeah.
I found this out 8 months ago that this was not like a northern southern thing.
Yeah.
It was just a thing, and I'm an idiot.
It's fine.
I also say almond wrong. People really get on me about that.
Well, that's the pecan thing too.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I outside of my household, I've never heard anyone say almond.
Yeah.
So I really feel out there, and I hate saying it.
Some almonds. Yeah.
Man, I
yeah.
mean,
Hey, who cares?
Me.
Nah.
People make fun of how I speak, and I hate it. But then I just make people say oil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, haha.
Earl.
Get wrecked.
Got a barrel of Earl.
Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. I'm from Georgia.
I was born here. I don't claim it. I'm false claiming. I think I talked about false claiming already.
Yeah. Jacob's from New York.
Hell
Technically.
yeah, dude.
Technically. Horsehead.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Fucking me either. Me either. I lived there when I was 1. So,
All right, back to the big bird.
To the scary. Okay, so it knocks you off your boats and stuff.
Knocks you off your boat. You're very sad.
Yeah. Dang boat.
Much speed. Very strong.
That's how
no
we got
boat.
Borka. That's the Swedish part.
Oh, I'm so sorry to everyone who listens to this one.
No,
There's such a weird energy. Man, this is probably what this is going to turn into, though, huh? This is probably going to become... That's fine with it. That's fine with it. No, I'm an idiot.
I'm going to give you my shirt that says, I do words good.
I won't wear it. Stop bullying me for how I speak. Vulture is reported to live near Lake Halen, which is in Olofström, Blekinge, in Sweden.
Yeah.
All of that was so wrong.
Hey,
And with Olofström, I Googled how to say it.
Yeah.
And I found a helpful YouTube page that was just pronouncing words. So I'm watching this, and I didn't like how they pronounced it. And I was like, but that's probably right. So then I'm like, let me check the comments, because it says there's one comment on this pronunciation video.
Yeah.
And it was 7 years ago from YouTube user Happy Lemon, who said, ha 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 ha, not even close. That's it.
I'd like to hear
Happy Lemon say it?
Happy Lemon pronounce, like, see the word Gloucester written out.
Or the sauce. What's that sauce that's got all those letters?
Worcestershire?
Sure, man.
Worcestershire sauce?
Worcester
sauce?
But yeah, I can't imagine being in the headspace of watching a video of pronouncing something and being like, idiots.
What an absolute buffoon.
I'm about to put these motherfuckers on blast. What a time. What balls on Google user Happy Lemon. Obviously not that happy. Kind of sour, if you ask me.
It's a lemon. No,
yeah, thanks.
That comment was sort of a lemon too. Right?
Shut up. So the area around Lake Halen, natural reserve, which is it's got a bunch of super unexplored nature, just because of how thick the forest is, and how cold it is.
Yeah, that's like
because it do be.
It's like 80% of Canada too.
I love Canada.
It's terrifying.
Can we go to Canada?
Probably not for a while.
Rats. Yeah, I mean that's that's fair. So the vultures reported to nest, because I know you were thinking, where's this homeboy setting
Of course.
up? Where's his pad? That is on the Great North Island, Stora Noren.
Okay.
Probably said wrong, but it is the Great North Island in Sweden. It is reported to have been around for centuries. And the kind of big like mass media, about it is in the 1970s, a local school adopted it as a mascot.
Nice.
And said, we're just the vultures now, but not normal ones, water ones.
Yeah. Aqua vultures.
Aqua vulture. Nope. So we talked about this last time that we recorded this, but I would like to come back to it because I thought it was a good discussion.
Yeah.
Just imagine if your high school mascot was a cryptid.
Yeah.
Just the power that would have.
Yeah. That'd be the best case scenario.
Right? Like, oh yeah, we're the Mothman. Oh really? What's your war cry? Because people say that.
Yeah.
At high school football games, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't know. I've been to like 3. And they're like, oh, our war cry, and then just a bunch of high-pitched clicking.
Yeah. No. I want Bigfoot as a mascot, but you have to bring like 2 pieces of wood to do knocks. Like from the crowd. Like think thunder sticks, but they're actual sticks.
Yeah, they're just
thunder logs.
Hey, oh man,
how intimidating would that be though? Like during an extra point attempt, and the entire stand is just slapping boards together.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like logs, and then I was gonna make it like, hey, Dustin, you want to hang out on Thursday night? Can't, man. I'm on log duty this week. Yeah. There's one dude who gets selected who just has to go chop wood.
Yeah.
For like the entire night, so the student section has logs. I don't know why they can't just reuse them week to week. But this is my this is my story. Section. I run this.
But then you get to have somebody running around as the mascot in a Bigfoot costume.
Yeah, and that dude's gonna be ripped from having to chop all that wood all night.
The t-shirt gun, they just shoot logs into the audience.
All right, now your mascot's Spring-Heeled Jack, and it's just some dude with a flamethrower attached to the side of his face. Oh man,
just starts accosting the other team's visitors.
Oh Jesus! Mascot's the air rods, and one kid gets selected at the beginning of the year to just not exist anymore. You're just like at the football game and you're like, where's the mascot? Oh, there he is. And everyone's like, oh, I found him.
You only see him in the yearbook photos.
And then you pan over and his mom is just sobbing.
No.
Not my sweet Dustin.
I mean, like, the Loch Ness Monster would be a good one, too, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you go with the plesiosaur motif of that.
I'm trying to think of what, like, really good ones would be.
What is it? Like a Leopleurodon was the right...
Don't come at me with your Godzilla monsters.
You're the one who said that
I don't know anything about dinosaurs.
That Mr. Podcast said we needed more dinosaurs.
I didn't say that I did it.
That's fair.
Much like any other authority figure in my life, I took their advice and said, cool, I'm running it my way. Yeah. The worst way.
I don't know.
Here, let me think.
There are worse ways.
I mean, that's true. Hogzilla mascot.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm going to call our high school and be like, hey, I know we're on rocky terms, but can you guys change your mascot? Ibu Gogo. You just make one student a cannibal for the whole year.
I don't remember the kid who wore the eagle costume at our school having to wear it the entire year. I don't know.
That's because you weren't committed.
I wasn't the mascot.
Yeah, I know. It shows.
Showing up to class in high school in a full costume, full eagle costume.
Two-Toe Tom mascot.
Yeah.
No, bad mascot.
No,
Two-Toe Tom did bad things.
Yeah, Two-Toe Tom did bad things.
I think I'd like a cactus cat as a mascot.
That'd be solid. Especially if you like Arizona, Nevada or something.
I just tried to drink into my microphone.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you'd do it outside of the desert, but
yeah.
Kid just gets to get drunk all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Again.
Hey, man.
I like the way you run schools, I think. Well, it's kind of terrifying, though.
Hey.
What happened to Jimmy in 2008? Oh, he was the mascot. We don't know where he went.
And now he's got no liver. Crippling addiction. But, man, football games were fun.
Never lost.
As far as Jimmy was concerned, he was passed out by halftime. Oh, man.
Don't drink if you're underage.
Yeah, don't.
You turn out like us.
Hey now. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I drank before I was 21.
No, I started drinking at like 18. So
yeah, I think I started at like 19.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What's the statute?
You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
What's the statute of limitations on underage drinking?
I don't know.
Oh no, we've done it. I'm wearing a wire.
Oh no.
All right, back to the Vulture.
Yeah, back to the Vulture.
God, this episode. So there's a couple explanations that have been kind of passed around. First one, just a big old bird.
Yeah,
just mistook for.
What did you do some bird research to find out what was in that area?
No. I was grumpy for 3 days after the recording didn't work.
Yeah,
and then I thought about doing something else, and then I was like, no, I want to talk about this big bird.
All right, I'm gonna find big birds in Sweden.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Another one, just a big old bat.
That seems less likely.
I mean, well, but if you think about like the leathery skin and kind of the pterosaur like wings,
yeah,
kind of makes some sense. Another one that I hate is that it's a manta ray.
Oh, that's scary.
That can just kind of jump up and hang out above the water. Most sightings of the Halen vulture, as it is a bird, come during the summertime.
Yeah,
in Sweden, which
so it's migratory.
We think so. Oh, someone's just subscribed. I can't read that far.
Oh my goodness!
Wow,
that's much YouTube subscribers. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. That's what John Podcast did to us.
It is.
So, popular belief is that it is migratory.
Yeah.
And there is a pretty solid belief on where it migrates to.
Yeah.
And that would be to Africa.
Oh.
Because in Africa, African summers,
Yeah.
a certain big bird shows up.
Oh.
The Congamado.
Okay.
Pretty similar descriptions.
Yeah.
Large reddish creature with leathery wings, no feathers. Hangs out around Africa. The Congamado received widespread attention after explorer Frank Welland described it in his 1932 book, In Witchbound Africa, which was a book just about exploring Africa and the Kawande people of the northwestern province of Zambia. Or
Yeah.
Zambia. Probably not Zambia. And I've already forgotten how I said this, the Kawande people were known to carry charms that they called Muchi wa Congamado to protect them at river crossings because of the bird's proclivity to fly with much speed and very strong and destroy boats.
Yeah.
So as they're crossing the rivers, they're saying, "Hey, we don't want this to be destroyed. We got to get a little charm." They did not believe Congamado to be an evil or supernatural thing like a demon, but more of just an awful thing that's happened, like a man-eating lion or a rogue elephant. They kind of how I feel, you and I feel about cryptids.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. They're just chilling. So over time, people who have claimed to have seen the Congamado have been shown pictures of pterosaurs and said, "Hey, does this look at all like the thing that you saw?"
Yeah.
And pretty much unanimously, people go, "Yeah, that's it." And we have a witness
No.
testimony. A man in 1957 at a hospital in Fort Roseberry came into the hospital with a severe wound in his chest. The doctor says, "Hey, what happened to you?" Man claims, "Great bird in the swamps attacked me."
That's unsettling.
That's pretty scary. When asked to sketch the bird, the man just drew a picture of a pterosaur.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, it's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's all I've got for the Halen Vulture. So now we'll head into the second.
Before,
go ahead.
Before you move
Tell me about your big birds.
I've got some big birds here.
How big are they?
Not crazy, not anything insane.
Okay.
Did you have a wingspan?
No, I couldn't find one.
No. Okay.
I mean, pretty
like-
big, like bigger than a vulture's, and vultures have got pretty big ones.
Because I was like, I've got swans and geese, and then like loons, which are all fairly large birds.
I'm googling a vulture's wingspan.
And then like I've got like 13 species of like birds of prey. But it's not. Hang on, let me see if I can get a list of anything.
Vultures wingspan can get up to like 10 feet.
Yeah. Vultures are big.
Yeah, I didn't know they were that big. That's so scary.
You ever seen them like hopping across the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, them big birds. Like the second biggest bird, because I was like on the list, right, of like birds that are native to the States, because we looked at this for our last episode.
Yeah.
Was like a turkey, because like they're big.
They are pretty big.
Like even like wild turkeys, not even like the ones they fatten up to feed to us on Thanksgiving, are like huge birds.
Yeah. I see these videos of people like hunting turkeys, and I'm like, leave them alone. They're so big and beautiful.
I like when they go into
It's so scary.
into the like houses where they're like breeding them, and they go, blah, 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 and then they all do it back.
I haven't seen that.
No?
I will look
It's
that
great.
up.
It's absolute serotonin.
We'll look at that after we finish recording. So, Levi, I've hatched a master plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know the monoliths that have
Yeah.
been showing up everywhere,
Yeah.
and how everyone just is kind of accepted the fact that they're viral marketing for something.
Yeah, I can't wait to figure out what it is.
Man, that first one popped up though, and I was like, aliens.
Here we go, baby.
And then the third one showed up, and I was like, all right, yep, got it. So I'd like to do some viral marketing. For this.
Yeah.
And I've got a very specific plan. I want you to put me in a cage.
Yeah.
I'm watching your brother try and be very quiet in the kitchen.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, now you've
Not
done it.
even close.
Oh no.
Not even. Could you bang some pots and pans together while you're back there? Get a spoon, go into the pot, and go like this.
No, you're fine. I'm giving you a hard time. It's just your mom is like giving this face of like, oh, time to be quiet.
Yeah.
And she's carefully opening the drawer. And there's no good way to grab plates quietly.
No, not at all.
So back to my plan.
Yeah. Cage.
Put me in a cage.
Yeah.
I want people to look at me in this cage.
Yeah. Is you into this?
Not really. I mean, there's only way to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
But once I've had my fill,
Immersion therapy.
once I've had my fill of people looking at me,
Yeah.
I'm breaking out. And I'm running into the wild.
No.
And then I'm going to terrorize the local people for at least
A while.
200 years.
That's a long time.
That's right. Now you'd say that's a pretty wild plan, huh?
It's pretty wild. That's a good adjective to use to describe it.
Would that make me a wild man?
I'd say you'd be some sort of wild man. Yeah.
A Georgia wild man.
I don't know. That doesn't quite have the ring to it
Yeah,
that I was hoping for.
I'm trying to think of where we could go that a wild man could really live.
Yeah.
Arkansas?
Mm.
Don't know much about the geography.
No. There are pigs there or something based on college teams.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I think those are boars.
Or Razorbacks.
Are there boars in the United States?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
They should exist.
Do you not remember 30 to 50 wild boars?
Yes.
Yeah, come on. That was this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was, wasn't it?
So was like Tiger King.
I liked Tiger King.
Yeah, it was fun.
I didn't like when that person got their arm bitten
No,
off.
I didn't like that either.
All right, back to this.
Yeah.
So Arkansas off the table.
Yeah, no.
What if I just listed all 50 states?
that would take a while.
I've got a plan,
Yeah.
and your shirts reminded me of it.
Oh. Go
What?
Vols. The volunteer wild man. Oh, no, that's still not quite right.
Thanks for we didn't intro the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. I cut it earlier.
Oh,
It's in there. We did it. We did it.
I was about to say because I definitely didn't do it.
It was after the music played and we did our dance, right?
Oh, okay.
And then we talked some nonsense.
Gotcha.
And then I
You
went,
just-
by the way, this is my neighbor Mothman. Yeah.
Man, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
Well, like I was about to be like, all right, thanks for listening, and then realize that I didn't say, hey, welcome in.
Yeah. It's because I introed it on your episode.
Whatever. It happens. So, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Take me to Tennessee, put me in a cage.
You're the only 10 I see. I did that last time too.
I think I'd rather listen to you talk about Godzilla.
Yeah.
No.
What was the Godzilla podcast?
So, Tennessee Wildman.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in quite some time. And now, music again.
Yeah. Okay.
For the second time.
All right. I have to remember to do that.
It's all right if you don't. So, you're a Tennessee fan.
I am.
We've talked a lot about mascots.
Yeah. Smokey, solid dog.
I guess
It's just dogs, and
It'd be cooler.
they don't inbreed it over and over again, so it can continue to breathe and walk around.
Dude, that's just bulldogs.
Yeah.
I didn't live in a house. I've spent a couple of I have lived in a house. That's not relevant to this story. I've spent a couple of afternoons in a house in which bulldogs were bred.
Yeah.
And man, it sounds like a pigsty.
Yeah, I dog sat a bulldog. His name was Bowden. Great dog. Rogers, what's up? How's it going? Absolute stinker of a dog. Couldn't didn't know when it needed to go to the bathroom, and it was just like constantly oozing from its face.
Yeah, they do be doing that.
I had to like clean its face with baby wipes and stuff between the folds.
Yeah,
bulldogs are a mess.
I don't get the fascination.
They're goofy is what it is.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, back to the podcast.
Yeah. Tennessee Wildman.
That'd be a cool mascot.
I would.
No, say no.
No, I don't know. I don't.
God, you did this last time too.
Yeah, I don't remember. I told you I'd forget everything. I forgot that the second part was about Tennessee Wildman.
Yeah, you're supposed to say no, and then at the end, I'm gonna ask you again. You're supposed to be like, "Yeah, that'd be a great idea," but now it's fine. I forgot to do it last time, and now I'm not gonna do it this time. Okay. You've ruined it. You've ruined everything. So, back in the 1800s,
it's a while ago.
It is allegedly a man was captured in the wilderness, put in a cage, and was shown around like a freak show in McNairy County, Tennessee.
I think technically it's an oddities show nowadays.
Well, back in the 1800s, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Back when this happened, it was a freak show.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Now, is it still a thing?
Sure.
Because it really shouldn't be.
Probably is.
I don't like that.
Probably not as much so in the States, but in like across the pond. Take that, England.
Man, I've got some things I feel about England.
Yeah, take that tea, throw it in the harbor, baby. Here we go.
Baby. Where's your tea? It's in the freaking harbor. Also, England sucks. I haven't taken a hard stance against something random in a couple of episodes. I'm taking a stance against England.
Hard line stance against England.
I mean, what's the point? Really? And the Queen?
Ooh.
Don't get me started.
Dang.
Stupid figurehead.
You know she's been in power for like half of the presidents that we've had.
Yeah, I believe it.
And has met.
Did you see that TikTok?
Met them? No, I don't have TikTok.
Oh, I do.
I'm old.
And one of the dudes that wears like the red jacket and the big black hat, was just making a TikTok, and then just pans the camera, and then the Queen's just standing there.
What?
Yeah, they've got like another one of the guards on her like arm, and she just looks right at the dude and then right to the camera, and I was like, that dude's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna get like beheaded.
He's gonna be like drawn and quartered because England is living in the 1800s still.
They're gonna put him in, what is it, the Iron Bull or whatever, where they set it on fire.
I thought you meant like what is that thing called with the little
rack where they stretch you or whatever? No.
Where they put your hands and head through the wood.
Oh, the stocks.
Yeah, the stocks. Oh man. Are they gonna be there? They're gonna
put him in an Iron Maiden full of spikes.
God, I hate England.
They're gonna force him to eat British food. Dang, England. I'm sorry.
Man. Welcome to our I Hate England podcast.
Okay, so
how did we get on this? Oh, freak shows.
Yeah.
So he's big.
Yeah.
Real big. Like 7 feet tall big.
That's big.
That's big guy. He's either got dark gray or dark ginger hair all over.
Okay.
Piercing red eyes.
That's the worst part.
It really is. Anything with red eyes, scared of it.
Yeah. Made a character, Cyberpunk, red eyes, had to redo it.
Made a character, Cyberpunk, game crashed.
Yeah.
Didn't restart.
That's the story of the game.
So he's capable of great feats of strength, agility, and speed.
Okay.
I've got another bullet point.
Yeah.
And Mr. Wildman, if you're listening, cover your ears for about 8 seconds. I don't want you to hear this. Give him a second. Apparently he's kind of smelly.
Oof.
But Mr. Wildman, you can come back. I think you smell great, buddy. You smell like all my favorite smells. Wink. Because I can't smell anything.
Yeah, no.
Wink.
Neither can my sister after COVID.
Is it a lasting thing with COVID?
I don't know if it's come back for her, but when we were up there, she had no sense of taste or smell. She could tell if things were salty or were sweet.
That's basically how I operate.
Yeah.
Just on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be great for Thanksgiving. I'd eat all my least favorite dishes. So turkey.
Yeah.
And cranberries.
Oh, you not get the no, you just got to get the tube of jelly. Yeah.
Stuffing's the best Thanksgiving
Oh,
dish.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Put it. Never mind.
Go on.
Put me in a cage. Is what I was going to say.
Yeah,
It was a little bit of a callback. He also does a big old scary yell.
Ooh.
Like many wood-based cryptids.
Yeah. It's a good intimidation tactic because it echoes and you don't know where it's coming from. Yeah.
Yeah, very scary. Don't go in the woods.
Absolutely. Scary. Woods are scary.
Many men have gone searching for the Wildman. Never been found.
Ooh.
But a lot of these men that go searching do come back, reporting something traumatizing has happened to them.
They don't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about it.
No. That's concerning.
What's he doing? What's happening out in those Tennessee woods?
I don't think we can talk about that on this kind of podcast.
Probably not.
We're marked as non-explicit.
That's surprising. We don't say too many dirty words.
I tend to censor out the hard swears.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm gonna make your job hell.
Heck.
Is it just you voicing over?
Yeah.
Heck.
Oh, frick.
Or no, it's the who is it? Is it like Microsoft Sam or whatever?
Yeah.
The robot voice. So Wildman's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He's got a specific target he likes to attack.
Oh yeah.
And it's women and dogs.
Ooh. And like it's bad at women and it's weird at dogs.
Well, I mean, no, I don't think it's very weird at dogs. If I was a giant,
no, go on.
I think he's just attacking women. I don't think he's like.
No,
I don't think he's. I mean,
here's the thing.
I don't know for sure.
When you're a wild man and your targets are men, are women and dogs, questions come up.
Hey, I don't think he's doing sexual things with these dogs. I think he's punching dogs.
That's equally as bad.
I mean, yeah, but it's not weird. If I was a 7-foot thing out in the wild for 200 years, I'd probably punch some dogs.
I remember that kangaroo punched that dog.
Yeah. I think that dude punched that kangaroo.
An eye for an eye.
God, kangaroos are terrifying. So there is a reported encounter with the Tennessee Wildman that aired on Monsters and Mysteries in America in 2015.
Yeah. What channel was that?
I don't know.
Destination America, probably.
Yes, it was Destination America.
That's par for the course for them.
I'm trying to.
Have you ever watched the monster hunting show that's on that channel?
I have not. You know what I have been watching?
Yeah.
Expedition Unknown.
Yeah, my man.
That's a good show, man.
Josh Gates is my favorite person. I met him at Dragon Con.
Oh, nice.
He's so tall.
Yeah, he looks very tall.
That's my favorite part. So his old show before Expedition Unknown, Destination Truth,
I think I've seen that.
Better show. They put him in small places all the time because it's funny to watch because he's like 6'5".
big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's 6'5" and like he's like 250. And yeah.
Yoked. All right. We're not talking about
Yeah, no.
We're talking about the Wildman.
Wildman.
So, Rob Phillips, paranormal investigator, founder of Paranormal Technology Investigations.
Yes.
Said he encountered the Tennessee Wildman at the Watauga Cliffs around 20 years ago.
Okay.
Also thanks to the Elizabeth Tenn Star, which is the article. They've posted the article that I found.
Yeah.
Phillips, I lost my place. Phillips says this about his encounter with the Tennessee Wildman. I didn't tell too many people because they won't believe you. I figured now was a good time to tell it all. He said this during an interview for the show in Destination America.
Yeah.
It was like everything in the woods just stopped. There was no sound at all. Then we heard twigs snapping, and then there was a scream. It was like nothing we had ever heard before. It was not a human sound or an animal sound. Then we took off. Scary.
Very.
Last time I read that and then ended, went back after recording last time, read deeper in this article. There's more.
Oh.
Yeah. Phillips and his cousin got separated in the woods in the dark. Phillips found a spot to hide against a tree and stayed there, afraid to move or make any noise. He said he heard the sound of twigs breaking as they were stepped on all around him. Then he noticed a large being some 20 feet up a tree and about 15 feet in front of him. I saw it in a tree, and then I saw my cousin, and we took off. We made it to the top of the hill, and it was at the bottom of the hill growling. We ran for the cars and got out of there. He described the wild man as stout and standing around 9 feet tall.
Jeez. That's real big.
That's super big.
That's Bigfoot territory.
Mm-hmm. This is big scary.
Yeah.
Very big. Very scary. That's all I've got for the Tennessee Wildman. So we're going to do Cryptid Fight Club now, and then
New segment.
new bit.
Excellent.
New bit for you, the listener. Old bit for us.
Because we have our information already written.
Yeah, because
We'll still discuss, though.
oh yeah, but it's not going to be shock and awe.
Yeah.
like it was the first time we recorded this before we were destroyed by technology gods.
Yeah.
It's Cryptid Fight Club.
Big pterodactyl.
Big pterodactyl. Probably going to go toe to toe with a hool.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of in the same boat as a hool. You know, it might pick some stuff up and drop it, but other than that,
Yeah.
probably not beating too many people. Can run away real well.
Yeah. Easy escape except from other, like, the Thunderbird or the Rock.
Oh, and I forgot about the Thunderbird.
Yeah, we did last week. Yeah.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson. Yes, that was the joke.
Nothing can escape Dwayne Johnson,
He can smell what you're cooking.
except for a college football title and a professional football career.
And the fact that he can't see John Cena.
Well, no one can.
Yeah. Yeah.
John Cena cryptid?
Or is he just a ghost? All right.
So now we have to do an episode
Yeah.
about John Cena, huh? So,
I can do it.
Birds.
I could write up an episode on John Cena.
I believe it.
Yeah, birds are birds, and birds can hang out and fight with birds.
I've seen John Cena in more movies than I've seen John Cena wrestling matches,
Yeah.
which is one.
Did you Daddy's Home too?
No,
No?
it's that movie with
The Marine.
nope.
Mm.
No, this was like a rom-com.
Ooh, okay.
Now I have to know. Vamp. Tennessee Wildman
Yeah.
probably gonna fight most of these things.
Yeah. I think
Or is he not? Because it's not a woman or a dog.
no, if
He's gonna fight the chupacabra.
he's gonna territory.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's gonna territory. If Bigfoot steps foot in Tennessee, that wild man's gonna be on him. I have a feeling.
I wrote John Tennessee.
But that's the thing is like that man-eating tree. is ever a problem to fight unless you have fire.
Trainwreck.
Nope. Never saw it.
He's in a lot of movies.
He's in a lot of movies.
He is in so many
He's
movies.
a prolific actor.
He is in 2 different Fred movies.
Yeah, he plays Fred's dad.
There's more than one Fred movie.
Yeah. He's Fred's dad. Come on.
There's so
Learn
much.
the Fred,
There was a Surf's Up 2.
learn the Fred lore. Yeah.
It's called Wave Mania, and it's written as the WWE thing. That's cool. He was in the Psych movie.
Yeah. He's I mean, and he's funny
He
and
was
everything.
in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, I don't remember where. And he's in the new Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, who's he? Is he Invisible Man?
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. Sure.
I don't know. He shoots people. He does the
Trainwreck.
opposite of Peacemaker.
Trainwreck is a 2015 rom-com
Who's
starring.
the opposite?
No, I mean
He's not starring. He's just in the movie.
Yeah, no, I mean he's not like a lead character. Lead characters are not lead character. Lead actors are Amy Schumer and Bill Hader.
Oh, that's why I didn't see that movie. I like Bill Hader.
It wasn't good. John Cena plays a dude that Amy Schumer hooks up with.
Oh,
It's pretty funny.
yeah.
I mean, that one scene probably makes up for the fact that Amy Schumer's in that movie. That's right. 2 hard stances in one episode.
Listen,
Amy Schumer can suck it.
listen.
Nope.
This is not a stance against women being funny.
No, this is a
This is
stance against Amy Schumer directly.
Amy Schumer. There are tons of hilarious women.
They are, and Amy Schumer
Schumer's
steals all their
not-
jokes.
Amy Schumer is not one of them.
Dude, so bad.
Not even close.
Amy Schumer is the Meghan Trainor of actors. That's right. 3 stances. And this is not a stance against women in music. This is a stance against Meghan Trainor. I've heard that song too many times. I don't want to hear it again.
What's she do?
She does the All About That Bass.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't like that lady either.
Yeah, no.
No.
I thought she was Amy Schumer for a little bit. Ooh.
Okay, we have to move on because I'm
No.
2 beers in and I'm gonna start making hard stances too. All right.
All right. That's for after the podcast. So now
Yeah.
we move on to the new bit. Sorry.
Cryptid crime lords.
Oh, that's a good name. I was just going to go Cryptid Criminals. It's a better than what did I have last time?
I don't remember. I can go ahead and tell
It
you
wasn't good.
for sure. I don't remember.
The Crypt Dick Bagometer. How much of a dick bag are these cryptids?
Yeah, and it turned less from that and more into how many of these are committing actual crime.
Yeah, no. So we're gonna rate on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
How much of a criminal these cryptids are.
So here's the thing we determined when we did this before is animals are animals are animals.
Yeah. So Cactus Cat, it's all right that you get drunk in public, my guy. Because
I would
just a
too
cat.
if I could.
I do.
Hogzilla, you're just a pig.
Yeah.
Monster Pig, you are someone's pet.
You are literally just a pig.
You were actually a pet.
But yeah, so like territorial stuff, a little iffy on.
Beefs,
Yeah, but there
beefing over turf.
man, really hitting a home run.
Yeah.
Man,
You know what's better is when you sandbag it like that. It makes it way funnier to me. It's funnier to me when the joke doesn't land.
Well, see, that's the thing is that like sometimes I want to laugh at them, but also I want you to feel bad.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not feeling bad about much right now.
Perfect. All
All
right,
right, we're starting at the top here.
starting. Well, not at like the top of the list. We're starting from like episode 1.
Yeah.
And then it kind of gets loosey goosey because I forgot about a couple,
Yeah.
and also I abbreviated a couple, and now I don't know what they
We'll
are.
figure it out together.
So Puckwudgie.
Puckwudgie. That was Big Criminal.
Yeah, Puckwudgie, we ranked it in 11.
Yeah, because it was all spite based for minor interruptances on his part,
Yeah, like
like pushing people off cliffs and stuff.
And I think like I think one of the stories I told was like a woman like just moved into her house and then there were just Pukwudgies just like throwing rocks through her
Yeah,
windows.
this is like premeditated murder and assault from Pukwudgie.
This
on
is like a
multiple
13-year-old if they got access to magic.
Yeah, yeah,
We got Bigfoot next. Now Bigfoot, we had a little bit of a discrepancy.
yeah,
You ranked him at a 3.
yeah.
I ranked him at a 2.
I gave him a 3 because
he do be attacking people.
Yeah, he does attack. He throws them rocks.
He does throw rocks.
Multiple accounts of them throwing them rocks.
Now Hogzilla, Monster Pig, Ahul.
Yeah,
3 straight ones.
yeah.
Those are just animals.
Those are just animals.
Those
Those are big animals
They're just out there having their fun.
doing animal stuff.
Yep, like being a giant pig.
Yeah,
Next we got the Mongolian death worm. I ranked this one at a 6.
yeah,
You ranked this one at a 4.
yeah. Because to me, it doesn't feel like it's actively trying to kill people, but it is killing people.
And I believe my argument last time, and it will continue to be my argument, is that he has too much power.
He must be stopped.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds
No
familiar.
one worm should have all this power. Thank you for laughing at that one.
The Kanye of cryptids over here.
Ooh, that's got a lot of weight behind.
I can't wait for you to get to the point where you're doing your God is King album of cryptids.
I don't know anything about Kanye. So next we've got air rods, which I did write as air rons,
Yeah, yeah,
but we both ranked this as a 0.
yeah. Because they are intangible,
Not
and
committing crimes.
as far as we know, don't do anything to anything.
But they could be committing crimes that just get blamed on something else.
They could be how John Cena becomes invisible.
John Cena could be air rod.
Let's continue.
Next we got Caddy,
Yeah.
Cadborosaurus. Just a 1. That's just a big.
Do we
fish.
both won?
We both won because I think you wanted to give it a 2 or 3 because of the boats.
Yeah.
But we couldn't. But I couldn't find any records of it like actively destroying boats. I think people just put,
fear of
a big people being
thing
like, "Please
attacking
don't
boat."
destroy my boat."
Yeah.
Next we've got a Spring Heel Jack.
Yeah, that was big criminal.
Yeah, Spring Heel Jack is just a criminal
That is a criminal who has a great vertical.
and fire breath.
Yeah. What's his name that we can't mention this episode?
The man.
The man.
But not like the man in like a cool, like the man in like
Him.
I'm being put down by the man.
Yeah.
That's right. You know who you are.
Merry Christmas.
Oh man, this is the Christmas episode. No, it's not. We've got one more.
No. Yeah.
We're gonna do this 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Big criminal.
Big criminal.
Big criminal.
10.
Tens.
Double 10s.
Yeah.
Nice. Next is Yowie.
Yeah.
We agreed on this one. Or 5.
Because he's aggressive Bigfoot.
He is aggressive Bigfoot. Not really much to it. He's
Yeah.
like Bigfoot but angry. Next we got
Like everything in Australia, it's the version that we have, but angry.
man, I didn't think about it like that. Next we've got Ibu Gogo,
Yeah, cannibals.
the cannibals. I ranked this one at a 7
Yeah.
because I was kind of giving it the territorial
Yeah.
decency. You ranked it as an 8.
Yeah. Because cannibals.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not arguing with you on that one, but I'm just saying maybe it had to.
Sure. But there are plants.
I mean, I guess, but people do be looking good. Please cut that out of the episode.
No.
All right, and here's the one that I abbreviated.
Hey, girl, you're looking like a snack. Eats. Cannibal.
Like you say that, and it's like, oh man, like he's like flirting, and I'm just sitting there like just drool hanging out of my mouth and just crazy eyes.
You start the campfire going.
With like a spinning, like one of those like big roasts.
Yeah.
You almost said it.
Huh?
You can't.
Spit? A spit?
Oh, we'll talk about it later. Next we've got this was the one that was abbreviated that I could not remember, and I did have to go look at the episode.
Yeah.
Man-eating trees,
Yeah.
which I just wrote met.
Yeah.
We both gave it a 4.
Yeah. It's kind of just it's a Venus fly. It's a big Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
It doesn't actively attack men because we talked about the most recent report was of it attacking a cow.
Yeah. Just kind of not really like it, I think it would eat a man.
Yeah. But I don't think it searches out men.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't. It's a tree.
Yeah. Well, it's
Wait, they couldn't move, right?
No. They're stationary. No, that would be an ent. Don't be silly. You've not seen Lord of the Rings. No. We got to sit down for 15 hours and watch those.
Literally 20 minutes ago, I said if it is not The Martian, Interstellar, or Knives Out, and in some other movie, Pacific Rim,
we'll block out a day where we both have 15 hours, and we'll watch the 3 Lord of the Rings movies and not the Hobbit ones.
That's literally every weekend. I don't do anything. Next,
Yeah,
Skinwalkers.
big scary.
Big Tenn.
Yeah,
All kinds of crimes.
yeah.
Eating people. Killing people. I almost want to bump him up to an 11 now that I'm thinking about it, because he tricks you into thinking he's your friend and then he does kill you.
Ooh. Yeah, that's up there.
That's like beyond premeditated.
Yeah.
That's like, it'd be funny if I convinced this person I was their friend and then killed them.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think I'm bumping him up to an 11.
I'm going to stick with Puckwudgie as my only.
Ah, man.
11.
Yeah, that's right. That means I'm bumping Puckwudgie to a 12.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, historically, we do rank on a 13-point scale on this channel, on the Board Nerds channel. Every movie that we rank is on a 13-point scale.
Puckwudgie's going to 12. That's me leaving a little room just in case.
Maybe it is a 12-point scale. I don't remember anymore. It's been a long time since we've done a movie review.
Yeah. It's because we can't have more than us two here.
Yeah.
Next.
I can't wait for everyone to watch New Mutants together.
Did I ever tell you that I binge watched the X-Men movie and had just the worst time?
Yeah.
Because a lot of those movies are bad.
Very bad. Yeah. You can watch our reviews on Board Nerds and find out how bad they are.
So bad. And this was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
This might have been last year, actually.
That's the thing is like, because I remember the first one so fondly, and it is the slowest movie in history by comparison to modern superhero movies.
I can't even remember it. It all blends
it's
together.
The one with the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, bad. Next, Chupacabra.
Chupacabra we gave high because of the the baby belonged to the Chupacabra.
Yeah, the allegations,
the implication, you know.
you know.
And that goes to the next one too, right? Am I remembering the right order? No,
there is another one.
Sorry, Tuto Tom was what I was thinking of.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
Yeah.
No, next is, so we gave Chupacabra 10s.
Yeah.
Jersey Devil's next.
Yeah.
Also ranked pretty high. I gave him an 8 and you gave him a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a little bit less because he did kill all those people that one time. But then he didn't do it again. He's just out there hanging out.
Yeah, and I gave him a higher score because those people were his family.
I mean, look.
No, I'm just explaining my answer. I'm not trying to convince anyone. You at home write in with your list of cryptid criminals, and we can discuss.
At the top of my cryptid criminal list, number 13, is when Levi talks about Godzilla. Or whatever that other thing you said earlier that I shut down.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't remember it either.
I forgive the Jersey Devil. Put it on record. Next, we got Indrid Cold.
Kind of creepy. Chase those kids.
Yeah, we gave him a 3 because he did creep out those kids, but we don't really have any proof that he's done anything else.
Yeah. He's always around when UFOs happen.
Yeah, but there's nothing inherently criminal about that.
No.
It's maybe bad luck.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time sort of scenario.
All the time, apparently.
Where's an android sent here to prevent us from knowing about UFOs?
Oh man, do you want to talk about aliens?
We can.
We can talk about the
news.
Galactic Federation.
Yeah, the Galactic Federation.
Man, did you see those CIA documents?
No. I saw the headline about the Galactic Federation. I'm like, we're going to talk about this on a podcast.
I read about 15 pages of a declassified CIA document.
Do we want to go in depth on this on a podcast?
No, I mean on a podcast, yes.
Okay.
On this episode, no.
Okay, yeah.
We'll probably. I mean, we can probably get into it on an alien episode.
Yeah.
But just a brief overview. If you didn't see it somehow, a Israeli government official came out and said that the Israeli government, the U.S. government, and other governments have been in touch with a galactic federation of aliens for some time now. And that's pretty heavy news.
Yeah.
And I went under a tweet about it, mentioned Tom DeLonge, and said, "This true." He didn't respond.
Ah.
I'm starting my campaign to get him to pay attention to us. Next, Men in Black.
Yeah.
We rank them at 10.
Because we don't trust the government.
We don't trust the government, and they be touching people's memories.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Doesn't make me feel safe.
You
where I
flashy
am.
thingy me, Kay? You flashy thingy me? No, never. Come on.
Hey, man.
Yo, watch Men in Black. It's
I mean,
fun
I've
time.
seen Men in Black, but you're saying you flashing? You flashing me?
You'd be like, "Flush me, Jay, flush me," and I'd be like, "Nah." That's for Men in Black. Was it 2? Yeah,
I think I've seen the first one. I don't think I've seen
That's fine.
any of the other ones.
Danny Elfman does good music.
Okay. Elfman?
We gotta continue. We gotta wrap this up.
If you want to watch the video ones, there's those pauses.
Or
that
us spiking the camera lens,
yeah.
or looking at each other and then spiking the camera lens.
I've realized this probably doesn't come across in the audio
it's
part of
fine.
this. It's fine.
It's fine.
Next is Devil Monkeys.
Yeah,
Devil Monkeys we gave 10s
yeah,
because they're bad.
they were bad.
I also have a fear of them teaming up with the man-eating trees.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's how we got to there.
Yeah. The Big Birds. The Vulture and Thunderbird. No. Big Birds without Thunderbird.
Yeah, without the Thunderbird,
we gave 2.
because the Thunderbird actively attacked children.
Yeah,
at one
that's
point.
right. I forgot about that.
Whether that was like, "Oh, I'm hungry," is
Either way,
out.
it's a child.
Definitely attacked a child.
So Thunderbird got 5s.
Yeah,
The Big Birds without Thunderbird, 2.
yeah,
Next we got Tennessee Wildman, and I did write me
yeah,
10
yeah.
because the Wildman, not me. The Wildman attacks women and dogs. Two-Toed Tom, we gave a question mark to.
Yeah. More information is needed on
If you've had a run-in with Two-Toed Tom,
Why-
please let us know.
how is he running into random women
Yeah, how is he assaulting these women?
to assault. As a crocodile, I need to know these things.
Yeah.
I'm not a crocodile. There's a weird comma in there that needs to occur in this in the
that's fair.
written out version. Somebody transcribe this for me. Yeah.
Next we've got Cactus Cat
Yeah.
at the end of the
It
list.
just kind of gets drunk and
Yeah, you gave him a
harasses.
3.
yeah.
I gave him a 2
What
because
else did he do? I don't remember.
he did trick some cowboys.
Yeah.
I think he also kind of scratched at some cowboys.
Yeah, it was like attack, but like, how much can it actually do? That's why I gave it. It's trying to attack people, but it's so adorable.
And so drunk.
It's
So drunk off that cactus juice.
So drunk, Kenny. So drunk. Stop drinking, Kenny. Kenny, stop drinking so much, Kenny.
What's going on right now?
I don't know. I feel like he needs to hear that.
Oh, okay. I mean, you probably should have done that, like, not on the podcast. Probably a better time to do that. But yeah, so that's cryptid criminology.
Yeah. All those ones that are ranked above an 8 are criminals.
I'd say anything above a 3 we ranked as a criminal.
Yeah, we kind of were very like nothing landed middle of the road.
Yeah, well, Thunderbird landed middle of the road.
Yeah.
That's because
it was one attack on kids, and then their reports were of it leading people to food.
yeah, we're getting a little bit there. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty like super low, super high.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got your rankings of cryptids, shoot them to us.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to see it.
You can contact us on Twitter at Mothman Podcast. You can contact me personally on Twitter at Baby Mothman.
And me personally on Twitter at Levi Carver, Levis Carver.
You can email us at Dude.
Here we go, baby. Math Man.
Now I have to get Mathman Podcast.
No,
at
who cares?
You can email us at thatmothmanpodcast at gmail. You can.
Oh wait, did I do this in the last episode, or did I do it in the one that we lost, where we sent the Math Man to Jake? Send all your math problems to @Granasty.
I don't remember, but either way, yeah, this is the shout out you get, Jake.
Send him your math problems.
You got math problems that you don't know the answer to? Are you 13 listening to this and you need help with your math homework?
@Granasty on Twitter. He'll help you with your
and
math.
His phone number is no. But no, I mean, shoot us anything you want on Twitter.
Yeah, suggestions
rankings,
for cryptids would be a cool thing.
Suggestions.
If you want us to double down on a topic and elaborate further, that'd be an interesting thing we could do.
If you have a problem with a stance I've taken, direct all of that to @Granasty on Twitter. That is GRINASTY. He kind of vets all that stuff for me.
Yeah.
So he'll tell me what's real important.
I have a bit that
No, do it.
If you have a problem, I forget the lyrics.
Oh wow, real fleshed out bit, huh?
It wasn't fleshed out at all. It just popped in my head.
If you've got any kind of problem like relationships, life, health, genitals, just let Jake know.
Wow.
@Granasty on Twitter. Again, GRINASTY.
All right, we have to end this.
Yeah. If you don't like anything about this podcast, send it to Jake.
Oh, he'll relay it to us, definitely. We'll catch hell on the Discord about it.
Man, I can't wait for the messages we're getting about this one. But this has been My Neighbor Mothman. Man, I struggled through that one. It's been My Neighbor Mothman. I can't.
Listen, we're having to re-record this. All right, it's a tough time.
We've never done this back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Next week's gonna be bad.
No, next week will be fine because we're doing this on we're doing it on a Friday.
Yeah,
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
Couple of warnings.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have anything else you need?
I'm good. Just
all right. Don't go in the woods.
Yeah.
Don't trust birds.
No, definitely not.
Don't be a criminal.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't go to Tennessee.
Hey,
Don't get drunk off cactus juice. Don't attack cowboys. Lock all your windows. Lock all of your doors.
Any updates on what's going on under your parents' house?
Under my mom's house. No, not that I've heard. I was over there.
Yeah.
I think a couple of weeks ago. Didn't notice anything really. I'll get an update from my sister.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure she'll have a better idea. But as far as I know, no updates.
Okay.
No smelling of a dead man under the house. No sightings of the wild man. What if it's a wild man? Don't go to my mom's house. Ooh, a White Claw and a candied pecan beer?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah. The list.
The list.
The list.
The lid. The lid.
The lid. The lid. I've been kind of snotty the last couple days. I've been doing a Squidward impression of myself a lot. I'm also really down bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, me too. I don't think I can see other people be down bad. I don't think that would be helpful.
No, it makes me feel better.
Does it?
I'm not that down bad.
I don't know. That feels like I'd feel worse.
Are you texting people every year being like, my birthday is tomorrow, and then they don't reply?
No, but I do tell them happy birthday.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I say happy birthday to people, and I'm not like, they better tell me happy birthday. But if I go out of my way to be like, happy birthday, mine's tomorrow.
I would never do that.
And they don't tell me happy birthday the next day, I'll shoot myself, Levi. I don't care.
Now, if I tell somebody happy birthday and mine is tomorrow and they don't, then I feel real bad.
I will say there was one year in like middle school, I think, that the only person that told me happy birthday outside of my household was my friend's mom. My friend didn't even tell me. My friend's mom at like 7 p.m. texted me happy birthday. And I was like, cool. Thanks, Stacy.
The good news is now with our group chat, Sydney has a spreadsheet of everyone's birthday.
I saw that. Yeah. That kind of creeped me out. Like, because I'm sure she just got it off Facebook.
Yeah.
But she, like, I don't think I've disclosed when my birthday is.
I don't know. Listen, I forget when most of those people's birthdays are in our friend group. Like, I don't remember. I barely remember mom and dad's birthdays. So
I used to remember Jake's. But that's because I had a girlfriend's birthday who was the same day as Jake's.
Lee has the same birthday as my dad. And the day before is Godzilla's birthday. So
I don't remember any of my friends' birthday. Godzilla's birthday is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anybody.
So September 4th, 1954.
I'm genuinely surprised I don't know Sasuke's.
Yeah. Did they use the same calendar? That's what we were talking about. I posted earlier in our one chat is are they actual pirates in One Piece, or are they just friends on a boat? And because I was like, do they ever steal anything from anyone ever?
I don't know. I saw whoever it was like, I need to know something about One Piece, and I thought about jokingly like being like, you've come to the right area. But then I was like, someone's gonna expect me to know one thing about One Piece, and I don't.
No.
They're pirates. I guess I don't even know that anymore. Thanks, Levi.
I was just like, I was sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, because I watched the first 16 episodes, and I was like, they're just kind of hanging out there. I mean, they're on a boat, and they claim to be pirates, but they never once plunder anything.
They're just a bunch of good seamen.
Yeah. Seamen. And hey, look, there's a sperm whale. Ooh, a swallow.
We're unhinged.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I recorded the first 4 minutes of that, so this is going at the end of the podcast.
That's fine. I think this is good energy. I thought we had gotten through our, like, chaotic bullshit energy a couple weeks ago. I think we've got to live in it.
Yeah, we just survive in the chaos.
Yeah. Also, since this is going at the end of my podcast, I told my therapist about this, that I do this. And she was either feigning interest or is interested.
Yeah.
Miss Paris, if you're listening to this or watching this, can we please not talk about it? Like, I don't want to. You made me tell you about my existential crisis and then told me I should have kids. So please don't talk to me about my podcast. She would do so adamant about me having children today.
I mean, listen.
She was like, do you want kids one day? And I was like, probably not. I was like, maybe, but probably not. And she was like, well, that might change.
You know what makes everything better? Having someone who actually depends on you all the time for everything. That's not terrifying.
Worked for my parents. Oh, man. I just had a back spasm.
Oh, no.
This is karma. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I was like, probably not. I was like, I don't want to raise someone. And she's like, that could change. I was like, I mean, I guess.
That's
like, probably not.
It's old fashioned of you to suggest that there.
And I was like, and she was like, you know, I didn't want to raise kids, and then I had kids, and now I'm glad I had kids. I was like, all right. And she was like, so like, keep your mind open. And I was like, okay. And she's like, are you gonna go back to school? And I was like, you're just my mom. I don't want to talk about that either. If you're listening, Miss Pierce, I don't want to talk about that comment.
How are you eating? Are you eating healthy? Are you eating enough?
No, that's the girl I'm talking to.
Oh.
What'd you eat today? I got fast food delivered because I'm depressed.
Yeah.
What else did you eat? I don't know.
I had a tube of Ritz crackers. What?
Leftover lasagna. I looked glaringly at the Panda Express wrapper that's on my nightstand for about 30 minutes. It's the best I got.
I opened the fridge and looked into it for 10 minutes, and I closed the
I
fridge.
don't even do that anymore. Now I've substituted it with just walking into the kitchen and just standing in the kitchen for about 45 seconds to go,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm full now.
Yeah.
This is good. Yep. This is nutrients.
When I was living alone over there in Flowery Branch, it was like before they moved in. That was it. I was like, go to the kitchen. I'm like, all right, nothing in here. Guess I'm going back to what I was doing. The end.
See, my problem is that when Adam and Kenny were gone in Michigan for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
they were gone for like a couple of days, and I normally would like depend on the fact that like Adam cooks dinner and then I eat the leftovers for lunch. So I was like, oh, I'll just order food, and now I know there's food in the kitchen, and I continue to order food.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so bad. But my goal for next week is to only order food once.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Spoiler alert, probably not great. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm born ready.
Sorry.
I gave Jake his Christmas present.
Oh, yeah?
I got him a bottle of bourbon because he showed up, and I still had it in my car from
Excuse
yesterday
me?
when I bought it. So I
gave
it to him.
Cut that out. No shout outs to him.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Cut that out.
And cut. Now you'll know. You want me to clap really loud?
No, I don't. We don't clap sync anymore.
Man, that really sucks because I really was looking forward to clap syncing stuff.
Yeah.
When I joined this whole shebang, I was like, clap syncs. And then we never did it once, and I didn't want to bring it up.
Well, we stopped having to record on a delay because technology got better.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen anyone ever do a clap sync in like 6 years.
Like if you do backup audio recording, you would need to sync like that to sync it. But if we lose audio, then the video part goes too usually, and then it's all.
We're not speaking that into existence.
No, definitely not.
Man, what a bad time.
What a bad time that was.
John Podcast is giving me so unprofessional.
Sorry. Hello?
Is it the wings? Do you want me to hold something?
Yeah.
Ooh, welcome to the food delivery.
It's got 2 Jeeps, and then there should be a
Third Jeep.
third here. Yeah, there's a Liberty and 2 other cars.
It's not a Liberty. It's a Patriot. Put some respect on my car. If you listen all the way to the end of this podcast, we'll talk about getting food delivered.
Sorry.
And now Levi's getting food delivered.
Sorry, my food is getting here. She didn't know she can't see the house number.
Oh yeah, it's because my car's in front of it, probably.
No, because our house is angled the wrong way.
Also, my car's a Patriot, not a Liberty.
Oh yeah.
Put some respect on it.
Sorry.
Her name is Patty. Patty the Patriot. All right.
Sorry, I besmirched the name of what Jeep you have.
Yeah, thank you.
We had a Liberty back in the day. It was horrendous. It was the worst car we ever owned.
I'm trying to remember which one the Liberty is.
It's square.
Okay.
It looks like
so is mine.
I mean, but no, it kind of looks like if the Scion XB was
taller?
Was made by Jeep.